Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. You already know that because my name is somewhere down there. I spent 5 years in the multi-level marketing industry. I was gaslit, I was lied to, I was manipulated, and now I'm here so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. Let's get started. Hello, hi, how was your week? How was my week? It is the first week of January when I am filming this. I am trying to get my life in order. I am trying to stay organized. We already set our goals for the year and I am doing my best to get on top of those right away because I am a firstborn only daughter. So when we set goals, we are already behind, okay? So I am not doing well. No, it's actually been an amazing week. I'm super excited for what 2025 has to offer. We have new lighting. We are being official. I'm excited to bring you guys new content. I'm excited with how this channel is growing and what personal stuff I have going on with my family. Lots of goals for this year. I'm super excited and I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. Today, we are going to do a walkthrough of the super patch, okay? Just when I thought that MLMs couldn't get any more ridiculous, just when I thought that Enagic was the worst MLM possible and there could not be another one so ridiculous, they really said, and I'm stealing this from someone else who said this, hold my scam, because this one, in my opinion, is the scam of all scams and we will get all the way into it. But before we do that, full disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I am not a radio show host. I am not a barista, but I do have lots of opinions and I do know how to work an iPhone. So we're here. I feel like I have an educated opinion on multi-level marketing practices because I was in the industry for so long. I feel like I can identify things unlike other people can, and I can see red flags pretty effing quickly. So that's how we stumbled upon making this channel. That is what we're here for. If you are confused by that, let me make it very clear. We don't do MLMs up in here, okay? We don't do preying on innocent people who are in a rare financial state in the military. We don't prey on teachers. We don't prey on nurses. We don't appreciate any business that requires you to climb on top of people in order to make a living. So we're not doing that. We're not into that. Please, as much as I love spending my time reiterating what I'm doing here, just be clear. I do not agree with whatever MLM industry you are in. I do not care if the product grows back limbs, which it probably doesn't, because the business structure that your company is modeling under is predatory and needs to be stopped, period. If your product was that amazing, you could go sell it at Target, you could sell it on QVC, and you would be just as profitable. But unfortunately, when you have a product that is less than desirable, the easiest way to sell it is to get people in on a dream thinking they can sell it, and then once they're in too long and have sunk so much money into it, they choose not to leave. I'm sorry, babe. Your product can't be that amazing. Your business structure is worse, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. I am here to warn people about what is going on. I am here to shed light on new scams, in my opinion, and I am here to maybe give some clarity to reps that are in MLMs now that have that gut feeling that I did and just need to explore that a little more. I understand that is confusing. I understand that it's fucking scary that you have been in a company for so long. This is the lifestyle you thought you were going to live forever. These are the people you thought you were going to spend your time with through your career, and then you start to see red flags and you start to see things that are less than favorable, and you start to question what you're doing and question yourself, and it's a rough spot to be in, and I've been there, and that is what this channel is for. It's okay to second guess what's going on. It's okay to realize that maybe what's happening is less than savory activities and isn't for you, and it's okay to walk away, and there is 1,000,000% a life after MLM that is better than the one you're in now. So it's okay to walk away. It's okay to throw the product away. You'll be all right after you cancel your membership. You will survive, and we are here to facilitate that avenue and get you through the process. So if you guys have questions, obviously I'm here, but that's what this channel is for. It's for understanding, it's for support, and it's for a little bit of jokey jokes too, because some of these are just ridiculous. With that, also a reminder, it ain't about you. It ain't about you. If you happen to be in one of these videos, if you happen to be in one of these posts that I feature or a message or anything, I understand, because I have been in one, that it's a little embarrassing to see a mirror of yourself sometimes. But if that does a little something to your heart and does a little something to your conscience, why don't we work with that a little bit and work off of that a little bit and maybe get you on a path where you're not scamming people full time? I'm so sorry. It's not about you. It's about your company. It's about you being an example as to what MLM reps do when they feel like they're in a position to do so. Okay. I do come at this with a place of love. I do come at this with a place of understanding, because I've been there, but also I'm finna make jokes along the way. Today we are, like I said, walking through this super patch, and I am having a very hard time taking it seriously, because once we watch this video on how these super patches work, then you guys will be where I'm at right now, because I am having a very difficult time. And me and Chris had a whole conversation about this morning. I was explaining to him what video I was recording today, and he was like, "What?" And I'm like, I know. I'm like, it's a double-sided sword, because at one side, you're not understanding how someone could actually think this is a good idea and actually think this is a good business opportunity and product. But then on the other side, and I was explaining to him how good these top 1%ers are at manipulating these people and selling the dream, that it really doesn't matter what product you're selling, because you're just trying to get your family out of the hole. And so he kind of understood for the first time why I have this channel, and he was so mad about this company. I had to like work him down, because he was very, very passionate about how this company is targeting people and how they're trying to sell people a cure when they're desperate, and it is all bullshit. So let's get started, shall we? The company is called Super Patch. I stumbled across it on social media. I started seeing posts about people wearing patches that had no ingredients. And as soon as I saw no ingredients, I was like, how is that possible? I tried to find some sort of backstory on the Super Patch, some sort of about me, anything. And their website has damn near no information. So I'm not going to be able to go into that. I'm not going to be able to go into that in fine detail, but we really are just going to look at the actual product. We're going to look at the pricing. We're going to look at the compensation plan. But I want to start with two videos. One is a video that was sent to me directly from a rep. I asked for more information. She sent it to me. So it kind of explains their logic behind how they think the patches work. And then the second video, I'm not even going to go into explaining. We're just going to watch it, and then you guys can just absorb whatever the hell it is. Okay, let's watch this first video. This is directly from the company. I believe it's directly from the company. It kind of explains how the patches work. So let's start with that.
It covers about 21 square feet, bigger than a typical door frame. It comprises 15% of your body weight and contains 11 miles of blood vessels. I'm talking about the biggest organ in the human body, your skin. And now, the Super Patch Company is unlocking the superpowers of human skin. Your skin protects you from invaders like germs, helps you regulate your body temperature, and allows you to feel tactile sensations like hot, cold, rough, and soft. In fact, the Nobel Prize was awarded to a couple of doctors who unlocked the secret of our body's sense of touch and temperature. Imagine you have a tiny team of workers inside your body. When your skin experiences something hot or cold, or something touches your skin, these workers send messages to your brain telling you what's happening. They're called ion channels, and these sensors are the key to a new cutting-edge technology utilized by the Super Patch Company. This elegant and effective technology has gone through clinical studies, and the amazing results have been published in peer-reviewed science journals. And their benefits are game-changing. For example, let's talk about pain. The Freedom Super Patch focuses on pain management. Users of the patch reported a 72% reduction in pain within minutes, and the relief lasts for 24 hours. Here's how this amazing technology works. It's well known that our minds regulate our physiology. The autonomic nervous system and other neural networks, much like computer programs in our mind, control every aspect of our physical lives, from our heart and breathing rates to sleep and pain. But these networks can become dysfunctional or damaged due to factors like illness, stress, injury, or the environment. And when your neural networks stop working optimally, it can affect every aspect of your health. So to utilize these neural pathways, those ion channels, the Super Patch Company has been developing skin stimulation technology for more than 12 years. It's called Haptic Vibrotactile Trigger Technology, or VTT. Each super patch contains very fine ridges that stimulate receptors in your skin. Think of them as braille for the brain. And the unique patterns of these ridges help reboot a specific neural program. When these ridges touch the skin, the stimulation starts instantly correcting those neural programs, essentially rewiring your brain. We're talking about life-changing benefits. For example, more than 50 million Americans have sleep disorders. And according to the National Institute of Health, insufficient sleep is estimated to have a negative annual impact on the U.S. economy of more than $400 billion. Studies have shown that people who wear the REM super patch for 2 weeks fall asleep 48% faster and get almost 25% more sleep at night. Every year, more than 36 million falls are reported among older Americans, and studies show that balance is the most reliable biomarker for longevity. In other words, if you have good balance and stability, the more likely you are to live longer. Studies on the Liberty Super Patch reveal that it can improve balance and stability by more than 30%. This is all done without drugs, electronic stimulation, or therapies. Most importantly, the patches are safe and easy to use. 100% drug and chemical free. No ingredients or supplements, and there are no contraindications or side effects. It's great to be active. It's even better to be proactive. The Super Patch, backed by research, proven by science.
So when I looked into finding this research that they're claiming is so abundant, the only research I found was done by Maud. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but this is basically the assessment that they had. So essentially they did a double-blind study. They could not find any difference between the people who were wearing the super patch and the people who were not. So all these studies that they're claiming they have, I wish I could get my hands on them, but it sounds like they may or may not exist. I'm just saying that's my opinion. So now we're going to watch the other video I was telling you guys about. So this is a rep for the super patch. I'm not going to go into explaining a lot. It really is self-explanatory once we get into it, but let's watch this video and then we'll go into the actual patches.
We're going to do the stability and balance test on my mom, and then we're going to put the Liberty patch on, see what she's all about. Okay, you can come closer. So I want to do this one first. And with your feet, there you go, so you can see. Okay, ready? To resist. One more time. See how she comes forward? We don't want her to do that. So then you're going to turn toward the camera, feet apart a little bit, like that, and then straighten your elbow out. And then I'm going to resist me, and I'm going to try to pull you over. Okay, ready? See how she kind of just tilts over? Oh! So then we're going to try the finger test. Just make it like this. No, this one. There you go. And then I'm going to try to pull it apart. It's kind of hard to see right there, isn't it? She's actually kind of pretty strong right there. And then where are you going to put this at? We're going to slap this patch on, and it just looks like this. And we're going to put it on.
Maybe.
Of course, right? I'm going to slap her right on here. And then we're going to redo these tests. Okay, now do this one again. And then we're going to try to pull you over. She's like a brick. Okay. And then I'm going to try to push you over again. Ready? Pretty strong now. I can't even get you over. Okay. Now the fingers this way, like this. Yep. And now I can't even budge her fingers. That's it. The Liberty test. She's so much stronger with the patch on than she was without. So
I feel like I shouldn't even have to go into explaining how that is not possible. There is no sticker, no patch, nothing that is going to have a test result like such. I don't know what they're teaching these reps. I don't know what the motivation is behind the balance test other than being completely unbelievable in my opinion. But with those videos aside, let's actually dive into the company. If you want to purchase a super patch pack, they last 28 days. I'm assuming you wear one for each day. That is going to cost you $60. So essentially $60 every single month to maintain this. I have seen reps wearing multiple patches, so it sounds like it's a Thrive situation, a Lavelle situation where you can kind of like pair the patches with each other so that you can kind of layer the benefits. But $60 is a lot. So if I'm wanting to pair more than one, $120 on average every single month just to maintain these patches and using them is ridiculous. But that's just being a consumer. This is not being a rep. So if I wanted to get into the company and I wanted to start out with the kits that they offer, the very first kit is $299, which is wild. The second kit, the one bump up, is $549. And then they also offer the third highest kit is $699. And then the fourth highest kit is $999. And that gets you your annual membership, your access to digital welcoming kit, a bunch of patches, your free website, your wholesale pricing, all kinds of stuff. And it's listed below, and I'm going to put it right here so you guys can actually read it. But that is a ton to buy into this. So that is just your first month, and that's going to go toward your BV, which is what they call their volume or their dollar amount, which why you would pick that acronym for that, I don't know, because that's not what I think of when I hear BV. I definitely think of something else, but that's up to y'all. That's on y'all's conscience, not mine. This company has, I say this every single time, but they do this on purpose, has one of the most complex compensation plans that I have ever seen. And my favorite thing that they do is when it says compensation plan at a glance, and you think it would be like kind of line item by line item, easy to understand. No, they just throw all these numbers in a jumbled up mess, all these separate columns. It's hard to understand, and they do this on purpose so that it's difficult to read the compensation plan. It's difficult to understand the numbers, and you will shift your focus to listening to the rep, listening to the dream that they're trying to sell, instead of actually understanding what the real numbers are. So I'm trying my best to understand this compensation plan. It's a little complicated, but I just want to kind of give you guys the bare minimum from it. So it looks like, okay, there it is. So compensation plan at a glance. It says to earn downline bonuses, you must have at least $90 in personal smart ship or $120 in retail sales, which means that either you need to have an auto ship of $90 value or more, or you have to personally sell $120 worth of patches every single month to stay active and earn money from your team. So that's the qualification. Every single MLM has one. They always have a qualification. You have to requalify every single month. So if you're not on a smart ship, you are going to have to sell $120 worth of patches in order to just qualify for making your commission. Looks like they use a binary comp plan, which means that you have two legs, and I've gone into this before. So a binary comp plan means that you have you at the top, and then essentially your team is divided into two legs, and you want to try to keep those legs as even as possible. It's very, very difficult to do. It's very hard to get paid on. Usually you get paid on the lesser leg. They do that in order for the company to maintain their revenue, to maintain most of their income, and cut you as little as possible. So this is a binary comp plan. We hate it, but they use it anyways. So it looks like your total group volume in order to be a qualified associate has to be $540, and you have to have 2 personally enrolled associates under you. So 2 people who are trying to build business as well. If you want to be a team leader, you have to have 2 qualified associates under you, which means 2 people who also have 2 people under them. Hence, do you see how we're building a pyramid right now? Plus, you have to have $3,000 in group volume, and it goes up and up and up and up from there. It looks like the commission structure is 25% on personal sales, no matter what rank you are, and then you get paid unlimited levels deep. So it looks like it caps out at 2% after you get to the 5th level. So once your team is deep enough where you are all the way to the 5th level, everything after that, you're going to make 2% off of your team that you enroll. It looks like there is a fast start bonus. Why the hell it's called a hat trick bonus is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But if you enroll 3 associates with a launch kit, you have to complete this in 30 days and you will get $200. So most of the time they do have an incentive like this when you're on your first couple of ranks. I personally, this is my own theory, I think they do this in order to fluff up the income disclosure statement. So it kind of gives that bottom 98% that extra income so that the numbers don't look as bad as they usually do. So a lot of the incentives are the smaller incentives, the $200, $300 incentives are at the bottom just to fluff up those numbers. And then when you get into the higher ranks, obviously the bonuses are a lot better based off of how much you have recruited, which is completely disgusting. So it looks like You have the hat trick bonus, and then you have the all-star bonus. So if you help 3 personally enrolled associates earn their hat trick bonus, within 60 days, you get $400. That is not enough. That is not enough income for that. That is a little itty bitty bit. That is not enough. So this is the Super Patch Business Builder Kit that they were talking about in the hat trick bonus special or whatever the hell. So this is $400 to get started on these patches, which is completely wild. It comes with 8 packs of 4 patches and then 8 packs of 28 patches. So it's kind of like a sampler platter, and then you get the ones that you can actually use for the full month. But what I really want to look at is all of the complaints around the patches, because essentially, like I said, there are no ingredients. I'm having a hard time understanding how people think this is beneficial in any way, shape, or form, or how people think that this has any health benefits in any way, shape, or form. But I did go on to the good old interwebs and found some complaints through the FDA around the super patches. So I'm just going to read a couple of them. I thought it was interesting because it's based off of like a couple of different complaints with people who are of different race, age, gender, all that stuff. So here's what they had to say about super patches. I stumbled on a video about super patch. The young lady in the video described the patch as a fountain of youth. She went on to say that the patch could help me with my dementia, ADHD, balance, sleep, weight loss. There is a patch for everything. I bought the patches and I've only received rashes and nothing to the extent of what the video said. I did some research. The pattern on the sticker or super patch is the CEO's thumbprint. Supposedly, it's programmed to send signals to my brain. It seems like this super patch is a super scam. Maybe you should look into these claims the super patch company is making. So that was February of 2024, this complaint was made. And this one, so I'm just going to read through all of these complaints. The rep said some people were going off their heart meds because the super patch defends it. It supposedly helps blood flow and strengthens your immune system. He mentioned it stopping dementia in its tracks. What a sales pitch. I bought 3 packs of patches and tried not to take my blood pressure medication. It didn't help one bit. They are claiming the pattern is sending a signal via my skin to my brain, but 0 scientific studies that prove this. Just a balance demo that proves it works. I watched several videos. Clearly the rep is pulling and pushing the person he's demonstrating on. These patches, I think there are 11, are just stickers. Please help stop the madness and false claims. And this claim was made, it doesn't have a date. So these are all complaints to the FDA about these patches. This was January of 2024. On January 3rd, 2024, I purchased several $100s of super patches, which I received. On January 16th, I requested a full refund of my purchase price in accordance with the super patch 30-day guarantee listed on the bill of purchase and on their website. I purchased the patches primarily for my wife. She is not overly sensitive. However, after using the patch, she experienced a severe skin reaction, including redness and itching, which persisted over 2 weeks after her severe reaction to the patch. She was treated with cortisone cream, but still the redness and itching persists. Her doctor advised to not re-challenge with the patch. I returned almost all of the patches. She only used 2, yet the company has not refunded any of my money as of January 27th, 2024. Based on my information, these patches are being sold as a cure for many ailments, but are just stickers. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay, one more and then we're done. I tried the Super Patch Victory recommended by blank. He said I would have great balance and it would prevent dementia. I trusted him. He is preying on women in need of help with their balance. He sent me a video with a business presentation and blank said it was $1 billion industry and I should join to make money. This patch has left me with a rash. Super Patch Company is a scam. These patches are scams and they say backed by science. I would consider the studies online paid for by a holdings company. The owner of the patches. Okay, how can you make and sell a product, claim it's FDA registered, and then publish your own studies? Regardless of the complaints on the FDA website, the reps are still pushing these patches and claiming that they will heal ailments. This is just one that I saw the other day. It says, my lower back pain was really hurting me yesterday, like to the point I couldn't really stand up. Aching, throbbing pain. I clean houses, and some of them are monstrous, 4,000 square feet or more. So most days back pain is normal, but it was really bad yesterday, and I also need to clean up my trash yesterday afternoon on my sister's subdivision, which meant more bending over. Oh my God, use a period. I keep these in my house and in my car for this reason. No, I don't wear them every day, but you bet your butt I put 2 on as fast as I could. 1 on either side of my lower back. Within 10 minutes, my pain was down by 50%. About an hour later, while doing trash pickup, the pain was gone. I know the technology is crazy. I know. I said it too, but they work. No question, they work. Thank God for these silly little patches. Yikes. But of course, not only are they pushing the patches, they are pushing the business opportunity, because how else are you supposed to be successful if you don't push the business opportunity and selling these useless patches? So this one says, this business has not only given me financial security, but it's helped me rediscover myself. I've gained confidence, incredible friendships, and a way to give my family the future we deserve. 2025 is our year. We're going straight to the top, and I'm taking as many of you with me as possible. Let's make it happen. Big dreams, massive goals, and the tools to turn them into reality. If you've been watching, it's time to do something. Payment options are available to make this an easy decision because your dreams are worth it. Let's not walk. Let's run to make things happen. My goals are massive, and I'd love for you to be a part of this incredible journey. Let's chat. Now is your moment. Not for a patch that has 0 ingredients, that doesn't have qualifying studies to back it up. It's not backed by science, in my opinion, because I cannot find a study that proves that. And the only thing we have to go off of is FDA complaints from numerous consumers saying it only left them with a rash and that it's a scam. So what the hell are you even talking about? All in all, I know this is a quick video, but I just wanted to get this information out there. Please stay away from these. Please be aware of what's going on your social media. If they're claiming it's a patch that has no ingredients, it's the super patch. They're extremely overpriced. It's essentially Thrive all over again. I don't know how people could think this is beneficial in any way, shape, or form. Please pay attention to the facts. Please pay attention to the red flags. Do not let these reps get in your head and make you think that it's you being a hater or you being negative. This is quite literally, in my opinion, a scam, and stay as far away from it as possible. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. As always, if you have content that you would like me to research or give commentary on, you can email me with the email below. Also, if you have your own MLM or horror story, you can also email it below and I will read it out loud here on my channel. I believe those stories are super, super impactful. It really brings light to the fact that this happens to more than one person. A lot of us are victims of MLMs. A lot of us are victims of MLMs without even realizing it's an MLM. And I think your guys' stories are super important, and I really think that other people need to hear them. So if you're ever apprehensive about your story, we can have a conversation about it. You can do it anonymous. It's completely up to you, but your story is valuable and I would love for people to hear it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment if you do so desire. I love hearing from you guys. I am so thankful to have this little community, and I am super, super proud of how far we are coming so far in 2025. And as a reminder, you are worth more than the kickback your upline's going to get for recruiting you. Thanks, guys.